Samsung just proved all their haters wrong. Getting tons of mixed reviews for their previous Z Flip 4, Samsung delivered, giving us their brand new Galaxy Z Flip 5. And this phone is nothing like we've seen before. So one of the first things that I do when I wake up is immediately get on social media. And I know what some people may think that that's bad, but for me being a social media influencer, I like to check in on comments, emails, just anything online that I may have missed from the previous day or night. And one thing I'll immediately acknowledge about this Samsung Z Flip 5 is the fact that it has a super innovative design and is super compact. I feel like it's exactly the perfect size that I'd want a phone to be. Even with me having bigger hands, this phone just feels super comfortable and natural. And for productivity, to me, that's super important. Once I'm done with everything that I usually do in the morning, it's time to get up, get dressed, and get ready. Okay, so we just got done getting dressed for the day, and as you can see, this is the fit along with these Nike socks. Look at that. Ooh, okay. Pretty much so far, kind of busy schedule today. We're about to go and head on over to this place for an apartment. It's gonna be a studio apartment. So 2 videos ago, I made a video about me wanting to move into my dream apartment. I actually changed my plans a little bit. I have a different goal in mind. I'm gonna want to get actually a studio apartment that I go to record videos and do content so I can really switch up the environment, and it'll just be a lot better. And I'm trying to do that as soon as possible. And I mean, truly as soon as possible. If I can move in next week, I really would. But yeah, pretty much everything that we have that we normally do, we have on our calendar on our phone. We pretty much write it down. The phone is currently at 98%, looking pretty good so far. I think the phone will be able to definitely handle what we go through today. Battery on this is definitely amazing. We're gonna see, kind of just putting it to the test, how it goes. We actually had a hoop session scheduled at 8 to 9 today. We're gonna move that back and actually move that to a little bit later. We didn't wake up, and I don't know why I scheduled it for that time. I never wake up usually that early. So we're going to get right into it, get ready to head on over to the apartment. All right, so we're about to head over now, and honestly, only thing I can really say bad about this phone right now is that it's glossed in a way where fingerprints are so bad on this phone. Unless you're looking at a case, this phone is definitely gonna just have a ton of fingerprints. Head over now. I don't want to be late because we might be a little bit just because of Atlanta traffic. So I'm gonna head on over. I'll see you guys when we're there, and we'll get right into it. Yo. I'm not gonna lie, I am so lost, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this camera though. Oh my goodness. This looks beautiful. This camera though. Bro, I'm so lost. I don't know where to go. I can't find it. I cannot find it at all. I finally found it. It took a long time to find this, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm being honest, the view is not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. I would really be getting this studio apartment for not necessarily the view, but for the space. I honestly didn't expect it to be this small. It seems really small, and I already knew it was gonna be small since it was a studio apartment, but yo, it kinda has some crazy views. I know you guys cannot see that far, but if you look hard enough, you can see it's a mountain at the other side right about there. This is pretty much the view. It's not the greatest. Truthfully, it's not the best at all, but it's not necessarily bad either. Space-wise, I'm just trying to imagine just my stuff right here, my setup, maybe right here on this side or maybe on this side, I'm not sure. This is the studio apartment. I like that the fridge is somewhat tall. I'm just thinking if this is enough space, and I really want it to be enough space, and that's the main biggest thing for me is just space, because I'm gonna be doing a lot, so that's important to me. Now, some of the stuff that I really want is extra storage, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is the storage I need. I wanna see if this is storage too, because if it is, oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. This is perfect for storage. I'm really not gonna have any clothes here, but it's literally just gonna be all my tech stuff. And I'm gonna have all of that here. I wanna make sure that it's really enough space. That's my main thing, is just making sure that it's enough space here. I think I'm definitely gonna apply. I think honestly, this is perfect. It's a view where it's like, it's decent. It's not too distracting. We'll see what I can really do. Okay, you guys can see the fit too. But I do wanna also see a little bit as to how this phone records and what it kind of looks like with a lot of different colors going on. It's really hard to get perfect lighting in a room like this when you're standing probably like this and it just looks a little weird. You kind of have to be over here at all times to get the best lighting. But we're gonna see how the Samsung does. And yeah. Okay. So we're on the Samsung right now. We're trying to kind of see the different colors going on. So yeah, when I turn this way, it honestly doesn't look unbearable when I turn against the lighting. But when I turn to it, I mean, geez, I'm looking. Okay. We're gonna go to the next apartment. We're gonna stop wasting some time. We need to see how it looks folded too. This is such a cool feature, man. You can kind of see it a little bit, but you literally just hold the phone up like this and look at that. Ooh, and it has the camera. This is pretty much what it looks like, and it is beautiful, man. Okay, so we made it to the second one. This is pretty much it, bro. Like it's this giant space that I really love, right? And it's this view. One, I think this is pretty intrusive. I'm right next to the other side where I can literally see into what people are doing. And that's pretty intrusive. And they can see into what I'm doing. The storage, on the other hand, as you can see, it's amazing. It's amazing storage. Honestly, I think it's the exact same. I think it may be a little bit bigger in terms of storage just because it's this whole thing. And I love that it's all in one place. I don't want to be recording and then as I'm recording, I don't want to have to deal with like people looking in or like, I don't know. I just feel like it's so intrusive, especially that I'm gonna be on camera pretty much all my time. I'm not 100% sold on either one of these. All right, so I just got back and currently it is 4:25 at the moment. We're a little bit behind schedule. Actually, we're very behind schedule because I actually got done with a couple emails. The phone is doing amazing. We are currently on 91%. I've been using it on and off throughout the entire day. We went to go pick up some McDonald's. I have a question. This is a genuine question for you guys. Do you guys say McDonald's or do you guys say McDonald's? Because I say McDonald's, and I've had so many arguments and debates about it being McDonald's because you go there to get a Big Mac, not a Big Mick. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. So I just say McDonald's. You guys are in the wrong. I'm telling you, I'm about to change the game with that. People really don't know it's really McDonald's. But the goal here is to really show you guys how I'm using this Samsung and just my daily life. I think it's so productive and you can just do so many things. I think the productivity with it is just unmatched. I just love it all the way around. But we're about to get ready to go to the library and I'll see you guys there. Now, if a few of you are wondering why I headed all the way to the library just to do something that I could do anywhere else, I feel like being in a new environment just gives me so much more motivation to either write scripts or just coming up with new concepts for videos. I always find different ways to get out and look for new ways to find that motivation and spark that I need. And truthfully, this Samsung has really helped with a lot of that. I think this Flip 5 is the definition of innovative and inspiration. And then with the super bold mint green color, I feel like this is just a bold phone altogether. It feels super durable, and you would think that since it's a foldable screen that over time it would start to see the crease, but you don't see a crease at all. And after about an hour of concepting and script writing, I was still inspired, so I decided to go out and just take photos with this camera to see what this thing can really do. Now, let's talk specs about this camera. And this is one of the most exciting parts that I had, because if anything, I love cameras that are just amazing quality, and to have that on this phone is absolutely insane. So this camera includes a dual 12 megapixel, 1.8 aperture, 24 millimeter wide lens. And essentially this just makes the photos look absolutely stunning and beautiful. The automatic color grading on this phone is near perfect. And this just really shows me why a lot more people are starting to buy Samsungs just for their camera alone. You can record in 4K at 30 or 60 FPS, 1080p at 60 to 240 FPS, or 720p at 960 FPS. So the cameras on this thing are monsters. And then when we're talking about the selfie camera, it has a 10 megapixel, 2.2 aperture, 23 millimeter wide lens, and it records 4K at 30 FPS. But it definitely still gets the job done, and it looks absolutely beautiful. All right, we're gonna lower this desk a little bit just so I can actually get down on a better level here. You can see my room is absolutely dirty. I just have water bottles after water bottle. I need to start drinking those and finishing. Session. So we're about to go to the gym. We're about to play some basketball. Super excited to get into this, man. The phone has been holding up amazing today. We're at 84%. And trust me, I've been using this phone all day. Battery on this is absolutely insane. Genuinely having a great time with this. And I honestly have never had more fun being able to just do that. Like, to me, that's so satisfying. Every time I'm done with it, I can just kind of like put it away. To me, it makes me feel good that like it's almost a better solution to a phone addiction, because it's like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to touch it anymore because it's down, you know? Y'all see my legs? Y'all like my leg? You see the leg? It's all in the leg movement. All right, y'all don't need to be roasting me in the comments for that. It's time to get ready. Let's do it. And after basketball, I pretty much wind down for the day. And yes, I wear a bonnet when I'm winding down. Whether that's editing videos or just getting on my phone to either watch anime, play games, or just anything else. The phone at this point is nowhere near low battery, and I've been using it for hours today. So this just really shows how great this phone is for battery wise. Now, as for what's exactly in this phone, it has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, and you definitely see that when you're playing games or just doing anything intense on this phone. Overall, today was very productive. So I do want to say, if you're considering getting the Samsung Z Flip 5, it's definitely worth the buy, because I've loved every second of it. So if you did watch this far through, comment SALT in the comment section. There's a lot more videos on the way, and I appreciate all the support I've been getting recently. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friend who you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.